So if you've updated your Cricut to version 7.31.167, which Cricut automatically updates now, you will probably have a new looking Cricut screen, designed to be a screen, where the registration marks are up in the corners. Now I've heard that in a lot of cases for people, this has thrown their machines off and it has not been cutting properly. So we're just going to give it a cut and make sure it works. So you want to make sure you do a print, then calibration. It's going to automatically pop up to reassure that your Cricut is cutting where you need it to be. So right now we are printing out this calibration page, and we will go from there. And after that cuts out, go ahead and click continue. And then you're going to load it on your Cricut mat and see how it cuts. So the sheet is placed on my Cricut mat and we're gonna load it in. I do not love how Cricut prints paper, so I'm sure this is not going to end well for me. I don't know why, but it always seems like it ends up shredding my paper. So we'll see how this cuts. Go ahead and click continue. And it's going to find your Cricut, depending on if it's attached wirelessly or not. Click go. And if it turns out where it's cutting on the box, then it's good to go. If it cuts too far off the box, you're going to have to recalibrate it. So we'll just see what it does here. I've heard from many people that this new update just is terrible, so I'm crossing my fingers that it's not terrible for me. And sometimes the machine just does need a few adjustments, and that's normal and fine. So now it's going to ask what lines it cut and which one shows in the middle, and you can see number 14 is the best one on the top row, and on the bottom I would have to say it is, oh, it's kind of a tie between M and N. We'll go with N. So 14 and N. So we're going to choose it on here. And we're going to reload it and make sure it calibrated. All right, so it cut on this line, and I'm really happy with the way it cut. So we're going to say calibration is complete, and we're going to try cutting out our stickers and just make sure this works. Well, it ended up cutting really well without any white, so I'm really happy with how the calibration turned out.